What's for dinner? Hey everyone, I'm Chef Z and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with a different type of video. This is a quick casual video, almost like a vlog style type of video. Now today is Sunday, but by the time you're watching this video, I'm sure it won't be Sunday because I can't edit that quickly, I'll just be honest. Anyways, so today I'm doing a ton of prep work. I'm getting ready for my work week, and this is what I normally do on Sundays anyways. And today in particular, I'm actually softening and I'm storing my beans. Now, I get a ton of questions, especially lately, as to how I do this, and I figured I would just turn the camera on and show you exactly what I do day to day when it comes to softening and storing my beans. Now, few things before we get started. Number one, this is not a how to make beans video. If you're new here to my channel, hey, welcome to the Chef Z family. I have a ton of videos here on my channel on how to make beans. I have a how to make an easy Cuban black beans and Cuban black beans from scratch, and Dominican black beans from scratch, and bonus, there's even a how to make guandule guisado here on my channel, which is one of the recipes that I absolutely love. So you guys get the point. There's a ton of bean recipes here on my channel, and anytime the video is how to make easy such and such beans, I'm typically using canned beans because I know that's something that a lot of people use. It's very economical and it's very easy to use. However, in my day-to-day, I actually don't use canned beans. Not because I have anything against canned beans. Quite far from it. I don't have anything against it. I just typically tend to buy raw beans and soften them myself. I find that to be a little bit more economical, and I tend to get a little bit more for my money. Now, you can soften beans a variety of different ways. You can do it on the stove, which is exactly how I did it in my Cuban beans from scratch video. The only thing is that takes a couple of hours. Now, fun fact, that's usually how I soften my beans, because I'll just let it soften on the stove for a few hours and I'll go clean the house or work or do something else. But guys, we are in the dog days of summer. It is far too hot to have a pot going, and my house just gets way too hot. So I'm actually going to be using a pressure cooker to soften the beans because it does the job so fast. Now, just know that every pressure cooker is different. So the settings that I'm going to use may be a little bit different than the pressure cooker than you may have at home. So I just recommend getting to know your device so that you kind of know more or less what the perfect setting is. And today I'm actually going to be tweaking those settings just a little bit, but I'll go into a little bit more detail about that later on. Let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, I like to start off by rinsing my raw beans under some running cold water. And today I'm making roughly about a pound of beans. Now, while the beans are rinsing, I like to go in with my hands and just shake them up just a little bit, just to make sure that all of the beans have been evenly rinsed. And after I finish rinsing my beans, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to transfer them into the insert for my Instapot, but you can use whatever kind of pressure cooker that you have. I'm now going to add roughly 4 to 5 cups of water, and honestly I eyeball this. All I'm looking for is for the beans to be submerged in roughly 2 to 2.5 inches of water. And now I'm going to place the insert into the Instapot, and I'm going to secure the lid, making sure that the valve is sealed, and I'm going to set my timer. Now, my Instapot has a default bean and chili setting, which is 50 minutes, but that is way too long. So all I'm going to do is pressure cook it on high for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to let the pressure release naturally, which roughly took about 35 minutes. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move on to storing my beans. Now I'm using some plastic containers, which I found at my local 99-cent store, but you can honestly find them anywhere. Target, Walmart, Amazon, I'm telling you guys, all over, and I'll be sure to link a few down below. Now, when it comes to storing your beans, you want to make sure to also include some of the liquid, just so that the beans aren't completely dried out. And you can use a variety of different sizes when it comes to the plastic containers. So once you're done filling the plastic container, make sure to secure the lid. And now we're going to make just a few labels for the plastic container. And I like to make 2 labels per container. And that's because I actually like to store my beans in the freezer. So I place one in the front, and I also place one on the very top. And I highly recommend that you label what kind of bean and on the day that you made it. Just note that you can also store your beans in your refrigerator if you're going to use them right away. So there you guys have it. That's how I like to store and soften my beans at home. Now, before I let you guys go, I just wanted to mention a few things. Number one, you can use a variety of different containers to store your beans. I'm using two 32-ounce plastic containers, which I actually found at the 99-cent store, but you can also find them at the Dollar Tree and even Amazon. And I'll be sure to link a few places down below in the description box in case you are interested. And also note that you can store the beans either in the refrigerator or in the freezer. It really depends on how quickly you plan on getting to the beans. Now, if you store them in the freezer, I will say that they will last about up to 6 months. Now, when it comes to pressure cooking the beans, again, every device is different, so your settings might be different than my settings. Really, what I did today was I slightly undercooked them because I know that I'm going to be using them for a variety of different things and I'm going to be storing them. So there you guys have it. Let me know if you guys like these quick little casual videos. I love making them because I feel like I get to talk to you guys a little bit more directly, a little bit more personally. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next week, I'm Chef Z y buen provecho. Hi, Luna. Say hi. Ooh, ooh. Say hi to YouTube. Hi. I think you guys have met Coco before, but this is Luna. We got her about a year ago. She's really hot right now because I have to film without the AC, but she's been such a good girl. I figured she should say hi. Right, baby? Right? She's over it.